5 young men vanished into the snowy mountains, and what was found months later still haunts investigators to this day. They called themselves the Boys. 5 friends in their 20s, all kind, all quiet, all living with mild mental disabilities. They were inseparable, basketball fans, gentle souls who loved routines and each other's company. On February 24th, 1978, the Boys, Jack Madruga, Bill Sterling, Ted Wire, Jack Hewitt, and Gary Mathias, got into a Mercury Montego and left Yuba City, California. Their plan was simple: drive to Chico to watch a basketball game. They never came home. A few hours later, a store clerk remembered them stopping for snacks, pies, chocolate milk, chips, time-stamped at 10 p.m. After that, silence, they vanished. Days later, their car was found abandoned 70 miles away, up in the remote snow-covered Plumas National Forest. It was stuck in light snow, barely. A few strong pushes could have freed it, but the boys didn't try. They left the car behind and walked into the woods. Why? There was gas in the tank. The car worked. No signs of a struggle. No broken glass. The keys were missing, but everything else was intact. It was as if something had drawn them deeper into the cold. Months passed. Then in June, searchers discovered an old Forest Service trailer deep in the forest. Inside, on a bed wrapped in 8 layers of blankets, was the body of Ted Wire. He hadn't died that night. He had survived. For weeks, maybe up to 13 weeks, he'd lost nearly 100 pounds. His beard had grown thick. His feet were nearly black. But here's what made it worse. On the shelves, dozens of cans of Army rations, enough to feed all 5 of them for weeks. The propane tank? Full, but no fire had been started. Someone, or something, kept him from trying. 3 more bodies were found nearby. One had been partially consumed by animals. Another lay near the road. None of them wore winter clothes. One had no shoes. The temperatures had dipped below freezing. Then came the final discovery. 2 years later, just the spine of the 5th boy, Gary Mathias, never found. His boots were in the trailer. His fate, still unknown. So what happened? 70 miles up a mountain they didn't plan to visit. Why abandon the car? Why walk into deadly cold with no gear? Why didn't they eat the food? Why didn't they light a fire? And who wrapped Ted so carefully before he died? Locals whispered of strange lights in the trees that winter, of humming sounds near the mines. Some even believed there was someone else in that trailer, someone who stayed, watched, and left no trace. To this day, no one has been able to explain the events of that night. The case remains unsolved, and that's why they call it the American Dyatlov Pass, because 5 young men walked into the snow, and only questions came back. Like and subscribe for more.